Good evening and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Business. Please remember you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and on Amazon Fire TV, and now on KGNG Channel 26.8 TV in Las Vegas. Of course, you can always listen to us on our PHLV radio app or get our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Thank you again to our Medicaid Fraud Unit team, Andrew and Matt, for coming into the show last week. What a wonderful show. We do have another great show tonight, but let me start with this. A recent small business survey said that one of the top concerns of employers here in Nevada is still the lack of workforce, hiring and retaining employees. Now, two of the most needed workforce that has a real shortage issue here in Nevada is nursing and IT, information technology. Now, the nursing shortage here has been known for a while now. It's kind of estimated that Nevada has 5,000 fewer nurses than what we need to have to be at the national average. As for IT, the Bureau of Labor Statistics estimates that between 2021 and 2031, jobs for cybersecurity analysts will grow by 35% and software developers by 25%, both outpacing the average growth rate of 5%. Both of these jobs pay very well. The probability of getting a job in these fields are higher than most, but they do require degrees and certification programs. So there's a lot of different schools here in town that definitely offer these two industries. It's just a matter of getting our kids in there and finding out how else can we add to getting more graduates from these two industries. So we're going to go on a very short break. It's an early break today. When we get back, we're going to bring in a couple of guests that will talk about these two industries. So let's go on break.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
All right, so tonight we have a couple of special guests. Now, I am a big believer in community colleges. I am a product of community college. When I first came here from the Philippines, enrolling in a university was very expensive because I didn't have my residency yet. So I enrolled into Cerritos College, got my AA there, and then when I finished, it was perfect timing. I had my residency, then I transferred, and then eventually finished for my university. But community colleges is a very, very good start for our students. So tonight, I have two amazing guests from the CSN, College of Southern Nevada. Welcome to the show, Dr. Flora Saison, who will be talking about nursing, and Dr. Nasser Haravi, Department Chair for Computing and Information Technology. Good evening to both of you. Welcome to the Let's Talk Business.
Good evening.
Good. We truly appreciate you being in the show tonight. Why don't we start by just telling us about yourselves? Flora, please go ahead and start.
Oh, thank you, Sonny, and good evening, everyone. So I'm Dr. Flora Saison, and I am the LPN to RN coordinator. But this semester, I will be doing a different direction for my teaching load. So, but I have been helping out coordinating the LPN to RN, and I am so happy that we have LPNs. These are the licensed practical nurses who are already working in different hospitals, who have the future in their plate to join the CSN family so they can progress into the BSN or I'm sorry to say it's the RN program. So
That's fantastic.
RN
That's
program
fantastic.
first,
Yeah.
and then they can go to the BSN program. So we have different levels that they can pursue while they are at the College of Southern Nevada.
No, that's fantastic. You know, I mentioned earlier that I came from a community college. Cerritos College was considered the community college that had the top RN program in California at that time. And I've seen how the impact of that, both for the school and for the community, because they were graduating so many good nurses. So thank you so much. Dr. Nasser, tell us about yourself, please.
So I'm Dr. Nasser Haravi. I have a degree in petroleum engineering. That's where I started with, and then I got a master's in computer science, and then got my doctorate in business administration a few years ago. So I've been teaching at CSN for about 26 years.
Wow,
I
26 years.
started I started as a software developer, and I taught my first, not my first part-time teaching at CSN in 1991. So
Okay.
it goes back to where, and I've seen CSN grow, for a few years from now.
Yeah.
And it's just our student population is getting younger.
Okay.
And as far as myself, I'm the chair of the CIT department, and I'll be glad to tell you all about us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not only CSN, you've seen this town grow.
Yeah, the town, exactly. Yeah. I remember a lot of unpaved roads. Back then.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's start with nursing, if that's okay. Dr. Saison, how has the nursing program's enrollment been in recent years?
So since I have joined the CSN family in 2014, I have witnessed how the college has grown, just like what Dr. Nasser here mentioned, that we have experienced a lot of growth. So we have 3 campuses. So we have the Henderson, we have the North Las Vegas campus, the Cheyenne campus, and then, of course, our main campus here at the West Charleston.
How has the preparation of nursing students changed in the past few years?
The NCLEX, the National Licensure Examination that the nurses are taking, just changed last April. So now we have a new way of testing. So we call it the next gen.
Okay,
so
the next gen.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the NCLEX next gen, which we have to incorporate in our curriculum the changes that we have to include for these nurses to be ready for their licensure exam. So these are the changes that we are doing. So we have our standards still the same with how we will help the students, but we have to increase with our different next gen, for example, activities like questions, how we teach them in the classroom or in the clinical setting or in the lab. We have, for example, we have those mannequins. We have those simulation lab. So these are more geared towards those preparation to ensure the success of our nursing students.
Well, we got to evolve, right? So
Yes, yes.
very good.
Yes.
So tell me, what percentage of AAPI nursing students do you have in college of CSN? CSN.
Yeah, so with the diversity of our population, right now we have around 17%.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's
So it
growing.
reflects our, a little bit higher, in fact.
Yes, yeah. We
That's
have,
awesome.
As one of our writers, actually, our faculty who contributed to Ace and Bridge, she wrote there that the college is like a rodeo, like our building K, the health sciences, because we have different nationalities as well. So it's really a very diverse population, especially for our students. And of course, the faculty itself.
I love it. No, because I was talking to, about a year ago, I was talking to the head of the, the nursing Association for the Hispanics. And that's what she's saying. I want to see an increase of more Hispanic nurses going in there. And I said, me too. Encourage them, get in there. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm glad to hear that at least everything's good. I know one of the most popular ones, though, are male nurses. So tell me, what are the percentage of your nursing students are male?
Exactly. We have a growing population
You do?
of male
Okay.
nurses. So right now we have 24%.
Wow.
So yeah, so every class you will see now, not just one or two.
Okay.
But it's a growing number. Since I joined in 2014, I can only get one male in the class.
Yeah.
But now I have 3 or 4, and it's a growing number too.
Oh, that's good news. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. What are the different nursing programs that CSN provides for students interested in a nursing career?
So this is a very good pathway that we can offer for our community. Those students can start with CNA. We have the Certified Nursing Assistant first. This is a certification program wherein they can dip their feet into and feel the medical or the healthcare environment, and then from the CNA program they can join the LPN, the Licensed Practical Nursing. So another one is the Licensed Practical Nursing to the RN program, and the LPN programs we have the medics. So those are also a good population that joined our CSN nursing family. And we have another program which is, of course, our RN, the associate degree.
Yes.
And from the associate degree, they can move on to the BSN. So we cater to all these settings, the pathway that the students can have.
I love it. I love it. Okay, last question for nursing. What is a major misconception that many students have when entering into the nursing program?
Oh, yes. So, of course, with our shortage now, everyone is trying to get into the rodeo, I would say, would like to join the nursing program. So they are excited. They are families will be encouraging them to take nursing because that's a very stable job. And we know that once you are a nurse, you get employed right away from just graduation. And here's one thing that I witnessed, because these hospital management are actually already getting our students. I bring students to the clinical
No kidding.
setting, so
Wow.
different hospitals.
Okay.
So when we are there, they see how students, so the CSN students, are performing, how they take care of the patients as well. So they are already offered jobs there and then. So it's amazing how students get employed after their graduation.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited for them. So
Well, I'm biased because my wife is a nurse. She's been a director of nurses for over 20 years now. But more than that, I've seen her not just in nursing, but it really led her to different careers also.
Yes, so-
she's become a case manager. She worked for the state as an inspector or surveyor. They call them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's even become marketing.
yeah, that's why these are the misconceptions, because some of the students will think, oh, it's a highly in demand employment, so they want to get on board right away.
Yeah.
But of course, as I mentioned, it's a rodeo, because it's not always a smooth sail. They have to prepare for it. They have to make sure. They said nursing is for the heart, the tough heart, right?
Yeah.
You have to really have those dedication and commitment.
Yeah.
It's not just going into this program and you will say that it's an easy, transition. You really have to work for it.
Yeah.
Aside from all the hard work that you are doing with patient care, you are preparing for a licensed exam. So you want to make sure that you will ace the licensure exam when you take this. And that's what we wanted to have, because we've been having 100%. So
Good for you.
Yes.
Good for you. Thank you, Dr. Saison.
You're
Thank you very
welcome.
much. Dr. Nasser, let's talk about IT.
Sure.
I don't know if I've mentioned this to you, but I actually was part of the Tech Crime Board for 2 years here in Nevada. And one of the things that we've always talked about is we need more IT. We need more IT.
Sure.
Now, you are the chair of the Computing and Information Technology Department of CSN. Tell us about courses and programs offered in your department.
Sure. Yeah, so our department is currently, we have about 3,000 students enrolled
Okay.
in CIT department. Essentially, we have three major emphasis or major programs. One is in software programming,
Okay.
web development, and database development.
Yeah.
The other is in cybersecurity, and third one is in network administration and networking.
Okay.
As we offer this semester, we're offering 200 sections of over 40 courses in IT. Whether it's cyber, networking, or software.
Yeah.
The department has about 26 full-time faculty. We have almost 29 part-time faculty, so we have a large department. And of course, as you said, IT is it now. With the advent of AI tools now, with
Yeah.
like ChatGPT, you need that educated workforce to kind of jump in and take advantage of these. So the department is growing. Our enrollment is actually up from last year about 10%.
Good.
And our goal is to get people get into these high-paying jobs,
Yeah.
meaningful jobs,
Yes.
jobs that last, lasting careers. It's courses again, software. And any kind of programming from
Love it.
all the popular languages.
Well, from two reasons. I mentioned being the Tech Crime Board. We've always talked about how much we need more for cybersecurity, but now we're trying to diversify our economy, and you see all these big tech companies trying to move here.
Yeah.
Because it's so expensive to do business in a different state. I don't want to mention California. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be good for us, really. Tell us about the internship and employment opportunities.
So one of the things, of course, with IT, one of our problems is that our students get jobs before they graduate.
Okay.
We definitely want them to graduate and get their degrees. We offer associate degrees, skills certificates, and certificates. And our goal is actually to create a stackable set of programs where a student can start with a skills certificate. They take a few 2 or 3 courses, and then they get a certificate of achievement. Then they move on to an associate of applied science degree, and then we're hoping that they'll move into UNLV, UNR, or Nevada State University now, so that they could get those more meaningful jobs, because jobs are really these days are requiring a bachelor's degree. So as far as internships, we're in constant communication with the industry partners. They send us almost on a weekly basis requests for interns
No
or
kidding.
even student employees.
Yeah.
And we've got a very popular news flash website that all CIT students have access to.
Okay.
Post all these jobs. As far as the internship, we're working with the Department of Energy now to take some interns and into the Nevada National Security site, which is the old test site. And so we're always constantly working with industry partners and government agencies to get people jobs.
Oh boy, no,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. In fact, I might have a referral for you after this.
We're always looking.
Well, a very good friend of mine, his son entered into a similar program like this, and after graduating from that program, he was hired by a very reputable lab company here, and now he's one of their ITs for one of their locations. So these internships, this program really works.
And again, that's our goal. I mean, we have actually CSN graduates
Yeah.
who have jobs, and then they come back and hire CSN students
Okay.
because they know the quality of our courses and programs. So,
Okay.
and yeah, that's our goal, is for them to get the jobs in Southern Nevada and then come back, either teach for us or employ our students.
I love it.
So, yeah.
I love it. Tell us about the student population of CSN and how CSN treats diversity?
CSN is really devoted to diversity. We're a Hispanic serving institution,
Okay.
also an Asian American Pacific Islander institution.
Okay.
Our student population is very diverse. Our faculty and staff is very diverse. And our mission is to really represent the community, right? The community that we live in. So it's we also at times we teach IT classes in Spanish,
Oh, okay.
just so that we get
Yeah.
we get that communication flowing, and so it's and our president and the entire college is devoted to diversity.
Now, Dr. Z's done a great job. I
think so.
mentioned
Oh,
to you,
yeah.
so I was just,
Yeah.
I saw him yesterday in a function in the Henderson Chamber.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he was all smiles and very happy with how the school's doing. So,
And our IT is a little bit more male oriented, especially in software programming.
Okay.
But we've seen a rise in female,
Good.
attendance.
Yeah.
Especially, we recently offered an associate of arts in computer science. That transfers to UNLV.
Okay.
And this year we have over 500 students pursuing that degree,
Love it.
which means that they will not lose any credits.
Yeah,
They do
you
2 years here at CSN, and then 2 years at UNLV for a Bachelor of Arts or
Yeah.
Science in Computer Science, which essentially means higher paying jobs
Yeah,
and better
yeah.
careers.
well, coming from the chamber industry or a big proponent of economic development, we need it. We need that workforce.
Exactly.
Especially in the IT space.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us why students should attend CSN.
We offer state-of-the-art equipment in our classrooms. Cybersecurity classrooms are. We have a Faraday cage, which is I think we're the only institution in the state that has that, where students can practice hacking into systems without damaging anything else. Our networking classes, we have a cabling class where students learn how to drill holes through cement blocks and wooden blocks and pass cables through. All the networking classes are hands-on. So software classes, same thing. All classes are computerized, which essentially means that they're a lot more practical, right? So the professors teach the concept, students do it right there. Our classrooms are about 15 students.
Okay.
Some of our classes are 10 or 12, just
Wow.
because we want students to have that access to equipment.
Yeah.
Sorry. And we offer tutorial services. We have a lot of student support to make them successful. So, CSN's mission is for students to achieve, succeed, and prosper, which essentially means that we want students to come in and learn in our classrooms, go out and complete their degrees, because that's really important for all employers. Employers value that degree a lot, and that will definitely, has an effect on their pay scale. And then finally, prosper. We want them to have those high-paying jobs, and so that they can come back and invest in the local economy. But our biggest, selling point is our small classrooms and expert teachers, instructors who teach that. And by the way, our late registration school starts this Monday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we have late registrations till like 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night.
Okay.
So there's still time to come in and take a class. And we have these classes. Even though we want students to come in and pursue degrees, we tell students come in and take a course. If you're interested in coding, right, in programming, well, take a course and see how you like it. If you like it, then come back to us. So yeah, registration is open. I think we're looking for more bodies on those seats.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, this is only a 30-minute show, so we're going to have to end it here. I cannot thank you, both of you, for coming into the show tonight and enlightening us more about CSN. Like I said earlier, I'm a big fan. I love the community college system. So more power to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us.
All right.
Yeah.
To our audience, that is our show for tonight. Thank you so much.